Hi children. Now we shall discuss about the remaining portion of non-cooperation movement. We know that non-cooperation movement was the first mass movement conducted by Gandhiji. Okay, see, what are the programs of the non-cooperation movement, or how did Gandhiji conduct the non-cooperation movement? There were two programs for non-cooperation movement such as Swadeshi and boycott. What was boycott? Boycott, the word meaning that is abstaining the use of everything foreign. Here, what are the programs included by Gandhiji under boycott? Boycott of schools, colleges and law courts, boycott of foreign goods, boycott of elections, surrender of titles and honors. During the non-cooperation movement, Rabindranath Tagore surrendered his knighthood to the British. Refusal to attend government functions, resignation from the nominated seats in local bodies. That means completely withdrawing all supports and cooperation to the British government. That is one program of non-cooperation movement. Then what was Swadeshi? Under Swadeshi, Gandhiji popularized Khadi. He wanted to revive spinning and weaving, which were the two important crafts in India, which was declined. Then establishment of national schools and colleges, development of Hindu-Muslim unity, removal of untouchability and other measures for Harijan upliftment, emancipation and upliftment of women. So we can notice here that through non-cooperation movement, Gandhiji wanted to do some social reforms also. Hindu-Muslim unity, removal of untouchability, upliftment of Harijans, upliftment of women, all these come under Gandhiji's social reform activities, constructive programs. So how nicely Gandhiji conducted non-cooperation movement? Purely in non-violent manner. No violence here. Following Swadeshi, no violence. Following boycott, no violence. Thus, gradually, that movement became widespread movement, totally an unparalleled situation in India. Active participation from all sections of the society. It became a mass movement. When the movement was gaining momentum, British government started their repressive measures, but the movement did not lose its strength. It continued with full vigor. But in the year 1922, Gandhiji suspended the non-cooperation movement. So that is the next topic we have to study. Suspension of the movement. When was the movement suspended? Why was the movement suspended? The movement was suspended in the year 1922 because of Chauri Chaura incident. What was this incident? It was a very tragic incident. Chauri Chaura, that is a small village in Gorakhpur district in UP, present UP, under British rule. It was United Province. That incident happened there in Chauri Chaura. What was the incident? That incident was this one. There was a peaceful procession of the peasants. They were marching towards the Chauri Chaura police station in order to show their protest against the arrest of the Satyagrahis. The police arrested the Satyagrahis and detained in the police station. And people wanted to show their protest against the police officer who had beaten the volunteers who were picketing the liquor shop. But on the way, that march was stopped by the British police. They started lathi charge and firing at the mob. See, infuriated mob ran towards the police station and set it on fire. And 22 policemen and one sub-inspector who were in the police station were killed. A violent incident happened. And when Gandhiji heard this incident, he was shocked because he wanted to conduct the movement in a non-violent manner. But here people turned into violent. And he was shocked and he called off the movement immediately, as he was a believer of ahimsa. So non-cooperation movement started in the year 1920 and it was suspended in the year 1922. So the period of the non-cooperation movement was 1920 to 22. Why did Gandhiji call off the non-cooperation movement? Because of this incident, Chauri Chaura. After suspending the movement, Gandhiji asked the congressmen to concentrate on constructive program. What were Gandhiji's constructive program? Already discussed. Removal of untouchability, Hindu-Muslim unity, popularization of Swadeshi, Charka, upliftment of women, etc., etc. Thus, the movement stopped there. The aim of the movement, that was attainment of Swaraj within the British Empire. That was the aim or the objective of the movement, but the movement failed to achieve that objective. Even though non-cooperation movement failed to achieve its objective, the movement had made great impact on our national movement. Next is, what were the impacts of the non-cooperation movement? Number one, national movement became a mass movement. We know what is the meaning of mass movement. The keyword here is mass movement. That is, national movement acquired a real mass base. That means spread national sentiment on a wider scale. All sections participated, such as peasants, workers, students, teachers, women, lawyers, all sections. Thus, it became a mass movement. Real mass base was acquired by our national movement. Then another impact was, it instilled confidence among the people. What was it? That movement generated the desire for freedom. People wanted freedom. The only desire of the people was freedom. And the movement inspired the people to challenge the colonial rule. They were fearless. They were very courageous, strong enough to face any hardship, because they had only one aim: freedom. That is what we meant by instilled confidence. Then another one, the Congress became a revolutionary organization. Dear children, we know that earlier the Congress was a mere deliberate assembly. After the non-cooperation movement, Congress became an organization of action. That means the Congress transferred from a mere deliberate assembly into an organization of action. Congress became an organizer, leader of the masses. Working committee of the Congress was established. Provincial Congress committees were established. And Congress became really an organization of action. That is what it became, a revolutionary organization. Totally changed. The Congress, INC, was totally changed after the non-cooperation movement. Then another impact was it fostered Hindu-Muslim unity. We know Khilafat movement. When Khilafat movement was started by the Ali brothers, Gandhiji saw it an opportunity to unite the Hindus and Muslims, merged the Khilafat movement with the non-cooperation movement. The merging of Khilafat movement with the non-cooperation movement fostered Hindu-Muslim unity, another great achievement. Then it promoted social reforms that we know very well. Under Swadeshi program, Gandhiji incorporated many social reforming activities such as upliftment of Harijans, removal of untouchability, upliftment of women, promotion of Khadi, etc., etc. These all will come under social reforms. Then lastly, it strengthened Swarajya cult. I told you earlier, the main aim of the movement was Swaraj. Even though failed to achieve Swaraj, Indians came nearer to Swaraj. Definitely Indians came nearer to Swaraj. So children, we can notice here that impact of the movement, the keywords, national movement became a mass movement. That is a keyword, mass movement. Instilled confidence. INC, revolutionary organization. Hindu-Muslim unity. Social reforms, Swarajya cult. These are the keywords coming under the impact of the movement. Thank you, children.